Christianity. Christianity is the biggest religion on the planet. 2.4 billion followers spread across every continent, from Vatican cathedrals to backyard churches in towns you've never heard of. And the core idea is actually simple. There's one God. He had a son named Jesus. Jesus was born human, lived a short life teaching love and forgiveness, and then got nailed to a cross. According to Christians, that wasn't an execution. That was the whole plan. Jesus died to pay for every sin humanity had ever committed or ever would. 3 days later, he walked out of his tomb alive. Believe that story, accept him as your savior, and you go to heaven when you die. Don't believe it, and your options get significantly worse. The Holy Text is the Bible, split into two halves. The Old Testament covers everything before Jesus. The New Testament covers his life and what his followers built after he died. But here's where it gets messy. Christianity isn't really one religion. It splintered centuries ago into Catholics, Protestants, Orthodox, and hundreds of smaller branches. Each one convinced the others got it wrong. Same Jesus, same book, wildly different rulebooks. Salvation comes through faith, but what faith looks like depends entirely on which building you're standing in. Islam. Islam has 1.9 billion followers and shares more with Christianity than most people realize. Same God, actually, Muslims call him Allah, which is just Arabic for God. They trace the religion back through Abraham, the same guy Jews and Christians claim as a founder. The difference is who came after. Muslims believe Muhammad was the final prophet, not the Messiah, not divine, just the last human God spoke through, and the clearest one. What God said to Muhammad became the Quran, and Muslims consider it God's direct, unedited word, not a translation. Not an interpretation, the actual words preserved for 1,400 years. Islam is built on 5 rules, called the 5 pillars. Declare there's one God and Muhammad is his prophet. Pray 5 times a day. Give to charity. Fast during Ramadan. Make the pilgrimage to Mecca once in your life if you can afford it. Follow those, stay righteous, and paradise is waiting. Islam doesn't reject Jesus. It just demotes him. He's a prophet too, just not the final one. That's the part that makes the whole Christianity conversation awkward. Hinduism. Hinduism is the oldest major religion still alive. It has no founder, no single holy book, no central leader telling you what to believe. It's less a religion and more a 4,000-year-old collection of philosophies that somehow hold together. There are thousands of gods. Vishnu, Shiva, Krishna, Ganesh, Lakshmi. The list keeps going. But here's the twist. Most Hindus will tell you all those gods are actually the same thing. They're different faces of one ultimate reality called Brahman. Picture one massive ocean and thousands of waves. The waves look different. It's the same water. Your life runs on karma. Every action has a consequence, not just in this life, but the next one. Good karma, better rebirth. Bad karma, worse one. You don't die and get judged once. You die, come back, die, come back. Over and over. That cycle is called samsara. The goal isn't heaven, it's escape. Break the cycle, dissolve into Brahman, and reach moksha. That's the finish line. No more coming back. Buddhism. Buddhism has no god. None. That alone makes it different from almost every religion on this list. It started with one guy, Siddhartha Gautama, a prince in ancient India who walked away from his palace, his family, and his entire life to figure out why people suffer. He sat under a tree for 49 days and came out with an answer. Suffering isn't random. It's caused by desire. You want things. You don't get them. You get them and want more. You're never satisfied. That's the engine of human misery. His solution was the eightfold path. Right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, right concentration. Live that way and you start breaking the chain. The end goal is nirvana. Not a place, not a paradise. It's the complete escape from the cycle of rebirth. You stop existing as a separate self. You stop wanting. You stop suffering. For Buddhists, that's freedom. Judaism. Judaism is the oldest Abrahamic faith. It's the root that Christianity and Islam both grew out of. Around 15 million followers today, which sounds small until you remember they've survived 3,000 years of people actively trying to erase them. The core belief is the covenant. God made a deal with Abraham and his descendants. Follow my laws, be my people, and I'll be your God. That deal